Hey guys, welcome back to Karazhan. So, we're on the final wing, and we're finally ready to go and save Medivh. Let's do this. Right, so, last week's wing, probably my most anticipated, but this finishes off the story and all the
top of the
cards.
tower. Find the right portal and bring back Medivh.
Draw the portals. That's pretty cool. Find the right portal.
Party guests in the master's chambers, keep out!
The top of the tower, an irritated ghost. Shade of Aaron. Both players have spell damage +3. This could be an interesting one. So I'm not really sure what to do here. I guess we'll go with the obvious one, shall we? And we'll see how it turns out from here.
Versus the Shade of the Rod.
I'll teach you respect!
You asked for it.
So I'm guessing don't build up too much of a board presence because he's probably going to have some pretty low cost area of effect damage that is boosted by this.
No loud music in my tower!
Meet Aran, the curmudgeonly ghost.
Yeah, I can tell. That feels like a bit of a waste to me, but oh well.
I am not some simple jester. I am Nila Saran!
I have no idea who you are. That probably has something to do with me never having played WoW before. Sure. Let's face him. That's probably counterspell. I mean, it would make the most sense to be counterspell, right? No? Yeah, okay.
Dragons
Spellbender?
devoured the buffet, and now they're eyeing the murlocs.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Oh, that's actually kind of funny. It's my first time hearing that quote. Alright, let's just go face, shall we? Because that seems to be the easiest way to win this. Ice block? Okay, so now he's probably got a whole bunch of stuff that's going to counter me, but let's just do this. This could be GG, but we'll see. Never mind. That was pretty easy.
We're just in time.
Both those cards are interesting. I've made decks in the past which would treat nicely from those.
Neverspite rules all of Karazhan's portals. We'll need his control.
Neverspite.
device.
Ah, that's interesting. So I have absolutely no idea what his effect is, so let's just go with my newest created deck, shall we? Because I have the most fun with this one.
Throw versus Neverspite.
Who disturbs my research? For doom.
Oh dear. A talking dragon. Yeah, this is mainly for fun, right? I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep my evolve though. He's probably playing a dragon deck. What the hell?
Those beams empower the dragon.
What?
Use minions to block them.
What? The character in the blue beam only takes 1 damage at a time. This is actually kind of interesting. Is he immune? Has Wind Fury. Well, it's pointless me only giving him 1 damage at a time.
My experiments! Leave them alone. So many worlds, so much to learn.
Oh, this is interesting. Oh, he can only take 1 damage at a time. That makes sense. Ooh, that's a good one. To be honest, this might actually be my favorite one so far.
Stop touching the portals. The flux modulations are precisely tuned.
Just tell us which one has Medivh.
So do these not actually count as minions then? I was wondering for evolve. Really? Oh, that gave him Wind Fury. Interesting. See, the thing is, he'll use his weapon, he'll kill this, and then I'll attack again. I have to do it though. I guess I could have put it in the only take 1 damage at a time thing. And I can't do that. Damn it, that would have actually been a lot better. That was a mistake. Mistakes were made. Has he actually played a card yet? Well, there we go, I guess. Yeah, I guess the Wind Fury doesn't really matter if you have a minion that can only take 1 damage per time.
Fun. Go join it and leave my portals alone.
We need those portals. Guests are tossing tomes into the mana pool.
Hell down. Uh-oh. That's not good. This is what happens when you let a dragon go face. How do I deal with this then? This should work. Please give me taunt. Oh well. He's still going face. Okay. This guy. Oh, I would evolve. But I have to protect myself. I think I overdraw here as well, don't I?
The menagerie is for
Oh well.
guests only.
Oh well. Unless he has a Black Knight in there. Wait, was that a glitch? Or was he supposed to take 1 damage at a time? Okay, this
My
is
hand is too full.
that was odd. Oh well. We can push forward. The thing is, I don't want to evolve, because if I don't get a taunt, he kind of just straight up beats me.
Do not touch.
Although an evolve would be nice. I think, Mr. Dragon, that is game. Oh, not anymore. You know, we might as well have some fun, right?
Do not touch.
Why the hell not?
The menagerie is for guests only.
Brilliant. Yeah, I think they kind of count as taunts. Oh, wow. Yeah, good luck healing out of this one. And that
Well
is
played.
why I love
You challenge a dragon in his lab.
Evolve. Wow. What a savage beatdown.
I can just recall how this functions.
Yeah, good luck with that. You see, I think this card's actually pretty good. Because it isn't random. That's probably the best thing about it. I don't know if I want to build a dragon deck, though. It feels too... I don't know, I guess they could kind of count as fun decks, but I, in a way, like to make things that aren't as straightforward.
We've done it. Open the portal and let's get this party started.
Oh, what? There's no battle? I'm slightly confused. There's going to be a twist, almost definitely, right? What am I going with? I don't know. You know what, let's stick with this, because it's fun.
This is it.
Oh my god. What is that?
will rule this puny world.
Uh-huh.
Strong portal. Fight the orc so I can try again.
Okay, this could be fun.
Thrall versus Nazra. Cower before the horde.
For Doomhammer.
As I said before, I don't really understand much of WoW's lore, but isn't Thrall part of the Horde? What's this? Summon...
Sorry. Take out of
3,
this
2,
one, and I'm
orc.
sure I can find the right controls.
Oh, 15 health? Sure, why not? Of course. Take care of this one.
For Blackhand.
No Blackwing? I prefer Blackwing, to be honest. Yeah, that might seem like a bad play because of the hero power, but Zubot kind of helps me there.
Force the orc back so we may open another portal.
Oh, and let me guess, it's going to be the wrong one again. Oh, are they all going to be orc cards? That could be interesting. As much as I want to play Azure Drake, I feel like this is pure value. No, I need cards. And Zubot works with this anyway. I have a feeling it is going to destroy the board whenever I defeat her. So I feel like this... Wait, what? That was weird. So I feel like I shouldn't build up the board too much. That's good for not building up the board. I doubt you have any heals.
So many portals. I wonder what is in this one.
I have a feeling nothing
Oh.
good.
That's the tentacle world. We definitely don't want that.
Yeah, I would say no. This is really weird. What are these traits? It's like, oh, I cannot compute this card. I have no idea why it's in your deck. That seems like a bad play, but I have a feeling she doesn't have anything that can deal 6 damage. That's why I'm doing it.
For Blackhand.
And the rest is weapons, so a taunt protects that. Well, I'll see what happens here. Oh, I keep my board.
Now, let's see if this one works.
Or maybe I don't.
Summon back to Karazhan.
Oh, Borkler?
Ah, guest. Please take care of the demon, would you? I have a party to host. Here, borrow my staff.
Ooh.
It controls the portals. Just don't scratch it.
So it works exactly the same way as I thought last time.
Your unleashed.
Okay.
I enjoyed watching you die.
Why did that trigger? I really don't have many spells in this deck, so I think I picked the wrong deck for the job. I could just go Curator next turn evolve, although I feel like that's just too weak, right? I could Hex it just for the minion. Why not? Nah.
I hear the music. The music. Party. Tonight is my night.
Wait, what? I swear he didn't always sound like that.
My way, fool.
Oh, okay. Just your casual, everyday warlock then.
I will enjoy watching you die.
You know, this would actually be interesting.
Malchazar alone.
Playing a warrior, because you can just
Legions I command.
buff this.
Surely you did not think you could win.
I thought that was the other way around for a second. Draw 10 cards. Yeah, eek.
Face the airs of magic.
Yeah, brilliant. Alright, give me 3 cards. The menagerie is for guests only. Of course. What would a boss battle be without Gorehowl? Alright. See how I can play this. I feel like this guy has to go. Oh, damn it. Oh well.
For my next trick.
Protect the plant.
I guess I could have played this guy, but I feel like getting a 2-2 from a Murloc would have been better, but that's a stupid thing to say, because that's just on me presuming he has a Murloc. I don't know why I even thought that. Okay. This could work. I'll say this is the reason I capped it. Here goes nothing. That web spinner was the reason I kept it. Damn, do you really have to bring that? Is it me or is that lethal? Well played, Malchazar. Yeah, GG.
Come on, it's party time.
What I've been waiting for. This is what I've been waiting for this whole time. That's an interesting card, to be honest. There's quite a lot you can do with it. It might not seem like much, but rogue weapons, warlock-like self-damaging things, it's pretty cool, to be honest. I'm going to actually look into making a deck around it. I'm not sure what I'm going to make yet, though. Malchazar. Overhyped. Medivh. Probably, well, just let's say making Summoning Stone actually work for once. New challenges. Moonglade Portal.
You did it!
I love that.
Believe the party started
Every
on
time.
time. Could you come back next week? It's Medivh's birthday. I need backup.
Oh dear. Hey, look who it is. It's the... Well, I want to say the Paladin Knight card, but I'm not sure. The Granny Wolf. Some woman who I think is Dorothy. Arcane Giant, something, Silverware Golem. Wicked Witch and Malchezaar. That's actually quite the party. So then, guys, that is it. Let's just take a quick look at the cards. Oh my god. There is quite a lot of fun deck possibilities brought out of this. Probably more than ever before. So you've got the secret decks. Oh, this could be fun. To be honest, there isn't too much you can do with this, but with a few other cards, it could possibly become viable. I think it's a little overhyped. This, I have no idea why it was created. I don't really see like a spell damage shaman happening, although I could be wrong. I did create the spell totem deck. This was going to be my shaman deck until I saw Curator and how it worked, and to be honest, there isn't actually that many spells, but I don't know, that card could work if I added some spell damage things in, and you always have the totem. We have, of course, the discard lock enabler, which I'm still not sure if it's going to be a thing. It just seems too unpredictable. We have some card that's probably never going to get played. Where are we? Here we go. I'm not sure why you'd ever play that. Warrior has a lot better ways of getting armor, and 5 mana for a 4-cost minion just doesn't seem worth it, to be honest. If you had a 4/4, which is the general stats for this, a 5 mana 4/4 gain 4 armor, would it be played? It's hard to say, to be honest. With Medivh's staff, I might actually see this being viable, but the druid one's a lot more viable than that is. I might make a spell druid and see how it goes about that. Here we go, Netherspite Historian, Violet Illusionist. Interesting. I actually really like that card. We have these two. Probably not going to end up using them, to be honest. And Medivh, who I'm definitely going to make many decks around, as I did with the thing. I forgot what it's called. Summoning Stone. There we go. With the Summoning Stone. So then, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thanks in advance, and I'll speak to you all next time. You ready for this? Gosh, you're not fit to rule the whole. Holy shit! Bring it back, motherfucker! Oh my god!